What's up, fellow collectors? Mechagodzilla back again for another review, and today we're going to take a look at a special soft vinyl piece. This is my second or third soft vinyl. It's slowly starting to grow, and this is the Mondo Mechagodzilla Silver Variant by Attack Peter. And I knew Attack Peter's a real cool guy. I streamed with him before. I talked to him, personally. We talk to each other once in a while. We keep in communication and everything. So I knew before this came out, there was going to be a silver variant. I was hoping the first version was the silver one because to me, Mechagodzilla is metallic. So it made sense right there. Unfortunately, the first version, not unfortunately, the first version did come out. Wasn't the silver variant, so I waited for the silver variant and I pre-ordered it, and finally it's here. So before we get this review started, please hit the like, subscribe button, click the bell notification, and now let's get Mechagodzilla review started. Darling. What's up, fellow collectors? Die action. Dale. All right, and as always, let's go ahead and take a look at the box before we get the figure out the box. And this box right here, as you can see, it has Attack Peter's art right in the front. This is his unique look that he's known for, and I love the way that looks right there. Across from the box, you have like some yellow tints and stuff on the side. Right here, you got the Japanese logo, the Japanese letters right there. Attack Peter, Mondo, Godzilla. Right in the back, you got another picture, art by Attack Peter. If I remember correctly, I think he did this on one of his streams. He normally does a stream where he carves it out and does like this art from it. So I'm thinking, if I remember correctly, I did watch one where he did this. But anyways, it was sculpted by, I don't know how to say it, Tufan. An additional sculpting by Hector, which is another cool guy. He has a unique look himself. Has the hat with the mustache and everything like that. Real cool guy. Hope I can meet these guys New York Comic Con this year. And then on the other side, same thing right there. On the top, you got that classic, Mechagodzilla flying. It'll be cool if this figure was able to do this. I'm not sure yet, so we'll see when we get out the box. And then right at the bottom, you have the legal information right there. All right, let's go ahead and get Mechagodzilla out the box. And once you get Mechagodzilla out the box, you greet with a nice clamshell, and you can see right there, Mechagodzilla's in there. He's in a little baggie, well protected. You can see the paint through the bag, so I can't wait to see this paint in hand outside the clamshell. So with that in mind, let's get him out the clamshell. And there is the silver variant Mechagodzilla out the box. Now, I do want to say one thing real quick. It did have when I took it out the packaging, it had a weird fish smell. If you take fish oil vitamins, supplements every day, it had a fish oil smell. But anyways, I guess it's a unique, new smell going on. I'm not sure. But another thing I do want to point out right away real quick from seeing this out the box is I did think that the metallic paint was going to be brighter or more of a shine onto it. It does look metallic, but it doesn't have that same metallic shine that you normally would see on other figures. It has a matte type finish on there, so it's not a metallic shine on there. You can see some lights, when you hit it right here, you do get that metallic shine on there. But when you have it staying in normal pose, you don't really get it as much. So, other than that, I mean, the eyes are painted. That's definitely metallic right there. You can see the eyes right there. The red right there. The little gold pieces. The gold pieces to me and the red stand out more than the silver. The silver is a little bit duller of a shine to it. So, but it definitely still looks metallic. It definitely looks like metal and stuff. But other than that, I mean, the paint all over is freaking amazing, man. I almost cursed there. It's amazing paint, all the detail on there. The fact that they were able to get Attack Peter's design and paint from paper onto a figure form and look identical to it, that's an amazing job, I think. So Hector and that other guy, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. You guys did an awesome job with this paint. But I do wish, like I said, I do wish that the metallic paint was a little bit shinier, not as matte. But you see all the detail, amazing detail and paint on this figure right here, man. Look at every little seam line going through here through the tail. The way they painted this tail right here looks cool. Just the paint on this is amazing, man. You got Mondo on the bottom, right there. So and then I know it's more of Attack Peter's design, and they did an amazing job bringing his design to figure form. I'm telling you, look at the back, look at that paint right there. All the detail on there. This thing's amazing looking. I just wish it was a little bit shinier. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the articulation. In fact, let me just show you guys more of this detail. Look at that. Look at the neck. Look at right here. Little rivets and everything. Man, that looks cool as hell. MG, Mechagodzilla. Right there. And then this was something different. I remember Peter saying this on one of the streams that Toho was, this is one of Attack Peter's like signature like designs, the little star thing. And Toho, he told me himself, like, well, I heard him say in stream, but he mentioned it before that Toho actually allowed him to do that little touch on Mechagodzilla. So that's definitely cool because it makes it stick out a little bit more, I think. But man, this paint is amazing, man. Like the way this figure looks is just amazing in general. Just the paint, like I said, just paint on there is good. All the detail, look at that. This would have been cool, like if this piece like lit up or something, but I don't think it lights up in the movies if I remember correctly. A little messed up paint chip there. That's, you know, expected from Mondo figures here and there. Like you do normally get figures with like chip paint or, you know, stuff here and there. They're pretty cool if you know, if I was being anal, speaking of anal, it's kind of towards this anal. But if I was being anal, I'm pretty sure I could reach out to them. They would basically give me a swap out, but that's not that bad. That's the way it came out the packaging, so it is what it is. Anyways, yeah, so all right, let's look at the articulation real quick. So the head does move. You can hear it. Does a 360. It's a little stiff, so I don't want to do that. It would have been cool if the head went up so you could do the flying form. So obviously you can't do the flying form, unfortunately. So the arms do get some articulation. I don't want to move it too much up. You do get articulation on the arms. This one too. You get articulation at the wrist. This spins perfectly because you remember this in the movie, you know, so this is cool as hell right there. The legs don't articulate and the tail don't articulate and the waist. So the only articulation you do get is at the head, at the shoulders, and at the wrists. All right, so there you go. There is all the articulation on this Mechagodzilla. And man, this thing looks amazing. Like I said, just wish it was a little bit shinier, but still looks amazing. All right, let's go do a quick size comparison. And there's Mechagodzilla ready for a size comparison. So let's go ahead and bring some figures in here. And the first one I'm going to bring in is another Mondo figure. And this is going to be the Mondo Batman Animated Series Joker. Come on, don't fall on me, Joker. All right, there's Joker. Now let's bring in a Hot Toys figure. This is going to be the Hot Toys Batman. And then let's go ahead and bring in another figure, and this is going to be the SH Monster Arts Mechagodzilla version. And just for shits and giggles, let's go ahead and bring in another Mechagodzilla. This is going to be the Diamond Select Toys Vinimates Mechagodzilla. So there we go. Different figures from different lines. One from Mondo also, just in case you currently have any of these figures in your collection and you're curious on how this silver variant Mechagodzilla will fit and look in your collection. All right, let's go ahead to final thoughts and final poses. And there's silver variant Mechagodzilla in all his detailed glory. This thing looks cool in hand. Like when I saw pictures, it definitely doesn't give it as much justice in hand. It really looks like a piece of art. Like I said, the only negative to me is the paint. I just wish that silver was more shinier, a little bit more metallic. It's a little too matte and dull for me. But definitely love the black like lining on there, like the black details. Every little, like every body part on him has so much detail on it that's like, even when I look at it again, like I'm starting to see some detail I didn't see the first time. So it's definitely an amazing piece to look at. This is definitely something I can see having on my desk or my shelf, and then constantly like grabbing it and like messing around with it, and then just looking for different details I didn't see before, and just staring at it from a distance. I told Peter, I asked Peter like privately, I was like, hey man, any chance of a Godzilla to match this? Because I know he has a smaller version of Godzilla, not this size, but there is a soft vinyl Godzilla he did before, and it would be cool if you did an updated version of that and made it the same size as this Mechagodzilla right here, so you can have two classic characters next to each other, and just imagine the detail. If you see detail on this guy, imagine the detail on that Godzilla when it does come out. So definitely would be a cool idea if Mondo does do that. I'm liking what I see so far here, but please, Mondo, next time you give us a silver paint, please make it shinier. Please just make it shinier. I was expecting a little bit shinier paint. I wanted to see like some kind of like glare gloss from a distance, but still looks cool, and it does make the details stick out so much. All right, so here we have don't have Assault Vinyl Godzilla this size to battle him, so I couldn't do it. I wanted to do a battle scene, but don't have one just yet. So just want to show you guys real quick the other Godzilla, the other versions of this Mechagodzilla I currently have in my collection. And this is the shine I was expecting, kind of like a. You see the paint application on these two right here. I was kind of expecting that paint onto this silver variant right here. But still, like I said, still looks good. Still cool, always cool to add another original Mechagodzilla to the collection. Definitely a piece worth picking up. Just like I said, just the detail on there that they have on there and the paint in general, just the design of this Mechagodzilla is super cool. Looks just like the other Mechagodzillas, obviously, just, you know, Mondo's, you know, little touch on there, the little sprinkle the little salt and sazon on there. There you go. You get the Mechagodzilla from Mondo right here. So definitely a cool piece. If you were intrigued in this one, I'm pretty sure it's sold out now, but I'm pretty sure you could probably buy on eBay or other, you know, aftermarket retailers or something like that. But there is this version, there's the original version, and I think there's the what's it, the litho cut? I forgot what you call it, like the actual art style one, which that one, now I see this in here with the silver paint, that one actually has me intrigued because just to see how that one will look in the final product will actually be pretty cool and actually show off more of the detail. So currently 3 versions of this Mechagodzilla. So if you missed on the first one and you missed on this one, I'm pretty sure you still try to get the third one. And then maybe the way Mondo is, there'll probably be a 4th version. You never know. Maybe a glow in the dark version or something like that. But definitely a cool piece. I do wish that the head did articulate a little bit back, but I understand for soft vinyl figures. That's probably something that's going to be a little more, you know, a little more harder to do. And you run the risk of chipping the paint. So I can see why the articulation is very limited. But just in general, man, it's a nice piece to have and look at. And I'm happy I picked it up. And I'm happy to add another Mechagodzilla to my collection. So, if you like this review, please hit the like, subscribe button, click that bell notification. And as always, collectors, keep collecting, stay safe, be good, dale, Mechagodzilla power. Booyah!